Welcome back. Today is going to be a different kind of video because something hit me this morning. Like, you ever feel like there's always something to be done? Like, you never go a day when you be like, oh, I don't have anything to do. Something always needs to be done. So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share how I get more done. Now, I am the world's biggest procrastinator. None of you out there can beat me in procrastination. I have to constantly work on my procrastination because I get results even though I'm procrastinating. So that does not help me hone down on the problem of procrastination. But I do feel so good once I'm able to have a day where I'm like, dang, I did a lot today. So first, I just want to say it's really all in your mind. Mindset is everything. You guys are going to hear me say that on this channel all the time. Mindset is everything. It's all in your mind. When you first start the week, sometimes, I know people are like,
oh, I hate Mondays,
or
terrible Tuesday,
or whatever they say that's negative about the day. And what that does subconsciously is you don't even realize it, but you're setting yourself up to already expect the worst. And that is no way to live, people. Like, for instance, okay, say you're a college student. You're in college. You got to go to this boring class. You got to sit in there for an hour and 20 minutes, right? Yeah, you might be tempted to skip the class. You might complain and all of that. But if you really look at the situation, you're in college, you're on campus, the class is only an hour and 20 minutes, and you can do whatever you want to after that. So it's all in how you look at it. If you go into it with a dreadful attitude, it is going to blow the shit out of you, okay? I'm here to tell you. I use this for working out. When I work out, I have to just take my emotion out of it, tell myself, look, we said we was going to come here to do ABC. Fuck your feelings. We're going to do ABC. And then I just go through the motions, no matter how tired I am, no matter how difficult it might be, because I always feel so accomplished at the end. So we're going to talk about that in the sense of you just want to get more done throughout your day. Maybe you want to get more organized at work. Maybe you work from home and you want to get a better balance between, work from home life and family life, because I feel you. So first, I'm going to start with the reasons why people say that they can't get everything done. First, I'm going to give you the excuse categories that when people don't get stuff done, they put them in one of two categories. Now, in these two categories, a whole bunch of things can go in the bucket with it. But in my opinion, if you disagree, get in the comments below. Definitely sound off. I feel like the only reason that people don't get their goals accomplished, me included, is because of one of two reasons. The first reason is you don't believe that you can. That's the first category. The second category is you don't want to. You don't want to. That's the bottom line of it all. When you go through all of the excuses that anybody might have about not reaching their goals, either you don't want to or you don't believe that you can. So I'm all about moving the needle, pushing the balls a little bit at a time. Like, picture yourself in a field. Me and my sister use this analogy a lot. You're on a field and you have 10 soccer balls. You got to get all 10 of those soccer balls down the other end of the field. Each of the balls have different time frames. Each of the ball have varying levels of hard work that you got to put into it. But if you were to go out and move each ball a little bit every day, those balls would eventually get to the end of the other field. If you didn't do anything, the balls would stay there. So you have to, especially when you have a lot of things that you're responsible for, you might not have the option to move one ball at a time. Now, you could either move one ball at a time or you can move all of the balls a little bit every day. Now, I like that idea. I like to move the needle a little bit every day. I like to be 1% better than yesterday. Like, I'm good, because a consistent level of moving the needle or moving the balls, we're not going to say balls. We're going to say boulders, okay? You would notice small wins along the way. You'll get extra motivation from the things that you're accomplishing, and you will be completing your goals. So I'm going to break it down real simple for y'all, because you can do this with anything. I'm going to give you an example. You guys have homework. I want you to go and try what I suggest for 1 week and come back, comment, let me know how it worked for you. I'm telling you. And if it doesn't work, definitely I want to know that as well, because we have to have a conversation. So what you're going to do is this. You're going to set smaller goals in a smaller period of time. Now, everybody always asks about a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. You're going to have those, but from those 5 and 10-year plans, you need to extract smaller goals so that you can move the needle every day. And I'm going to explain what I mean. Say I wanted to lose 10 pounds in 4 months, right? So that's the big goal. What do I need to do to lose the 10 pounds? I know I have to drink water. I know I have to work out at least 3 times a week. And I know I have to have healthy meals throughout the week. So those are the smaller actions that are going to get us to the bigger goal, right? And we're not thinking about that bigger goal because we already said we're going to do it. We're now just like, okay, what do we need to do to get this done? This is the game plan, okay? So if I wanted to lose 10 pounds in 4 months, I'm going to make me a tracker, whether digitally or physically, somewhere I'm going to record this information. It's not even that much information. You're going to write down the 3 things that you want to do. Drink water every day, work out at least 3 days a week, and eat healthier meals every day. So we got those 3 goals. We're going to put 7 boxes alongside of each task. Now, you're not going to have perfect days. No. But when you do right, or fill in your square for that day, at the end of the week, you're going to look at it. You're going to see how many days did you drink water? How many days did you eat healthy meals? And how many days did you go to the gym? I promise you, you're going to look back at it and think to yourself, dang, oh, I did it. In order to stay motivated to reach the bigger goal, you have to celebrate the small wins. When you keep track of the things that you want to focus on for the week, like I said, you can do this for anything. This is just one specific thing that I'm talking about, but you can do this for anything that you're trying to do. But when you get into the habit of looking at how well you did and how not so well you may have done, it keeps things in perspective, because losing that 10 pounds is a path, right? It's not just something that's going to happen tomorrow. So along that path, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. And along that path, while you're keeping track of what you did week by week by week, you're going to have moments in there where you are even more boosted than you were when you started, because you're going to see how disciplined you were. You're going to get the feeling of accomplishing a goal because you did, but it's not the bigger goal, but it's going to keep you motivated on that path to the goal. Because a lot of times when people write down goals, how often do they go back to look at the goal throughout the year, right? They may look at it here and there. You have that goal and you've broken it down into different parts that you need to do, and you're actively focused on those little teeny parts along the way. You have no choice but to accomplish the goal that you set. So, to recap, there's 2 categories of reasons why people don't accomplish their goals. The first one was they don't want to, and the second one was they don't believe they can. So what are some of the things that you want to get done, that you've been saying that you want to get done for months, weeks, even years, that you feel like you don't have the time for it, or you're too busy, or you can't find the motivation to do it? What are some of those things? Get a pen and paper, write those things down. You're going to pick one of those things from the list, and then you're going to write down what it takes to get those done. What action do you need to take to get those things done to reach the bigger goal? Once you have those actions written down, those are the things that you need to focus on. Analyze yourself weekly. I'm telling you, it's kind of like you got a bank account, and if you're not looking at your bank account, you don't know what's going on. But if you're watching it consistently, then you're in there. You know what's going on. So I want you to try that. Pick something easy. Like if you're anxious or scared to try something new, my suggestion would be to pick the one that is easiest first and see how you do. And then go along, and then as you go along, you'll begin to see how much more you can do. Okay? Because we all make time for the things that we want to make time for. And sometimes it's just a matter of you not knowing how to put it all together. So I'm your girl, Demita Joe. That's been my tip for you guys today, because that's something that helps me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Fine, whatever.